everyone. Welcome to my channel. And sorry I've been gone for so long. I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself on what to film. I just started overthinking a lot of things. I started overthinking if I was sharing too much, if I wasn't sharing enough, if I needed to make my content more niche. It just didn't feel fun anymore. I was just feeling stressed about it. But this is like, I guess, my natural setting, which is just sitting down, doing my makeup and talking to the camera. I've already washed and moisturized my face. Now I'm just applying some primer. Probably noticed that my filming space looks different. That's because I moved. I really like this apartment. It's really cozy. It's just me and I love living alone. So I feel very lucky to have found this place. Such a last minute. I was just gonna stay in the dorms, but you know, this ended up working out and I was able to move. I'll insert a clip of what this place looks like. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. It would be helping me out and getting me excited. If the channel is growing, I'm gonna have a bigger audience, you know, and I'm gonna be more motivated to film videos. What I've also realized about motivation in general is like it's literally rarely ever consistent. I go through seasons of being on and off. At the moment, I'm still having a bit of an off season, and by on and off, what I mean is like there's just times where I feel like the things that I do matter more. I'm not even speaking of you not being motivated because you're down about something. I'm just saying not motivated when there's really nothing else wrong or nothing else going on with your life. Specifically, I haven't been feeling motivated because I think for the first time I'm doing things for myself. And when you're someone that has always grown up being told like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, and you know, you felt a lot of pressure to make other people happy, to make your parents, to impress your parents, to make your parents happy. Once that gets taken away, it can be hard, like realizing everything that you do is for you. So suddenly it's like, wait, what is my motivation to do this if it was for other people? And you realize you don't have to do things for other people, and then it can be hard to find motivation if you've never had a good motive to begin with, or if your motive for your motivation has always been external, such as like, you know, making sure you live up to your quote-unquote expectations of other people have for you. Like all of that can have served as motivation. And I guess part of growing up, at least in my case, part of the past year, 2 years has been is that what I do, no one is concerned with what I do, what other people do. Like literally no one cares. No one thinks about your life and you as much as you think about your life and you. Realizing that I have no one to impress, to please, has kind of made it hard for me. It took me a while to find motivation within myself and not be like you know, just like external things. So yeah, I don't know, like I feel like I'm thinking about my future in just such a relaxed way as a result. Like, I just feel a lot less pressure as a result, and that can be bad or good. I read somewhere that, you know, like stress or pressure is correlated to performance, and if you feel no type of pressure, no type of stress, then you're not likely to perform or to be as productive. So that's been the case with me. Like obviously I'm actively thinking about what's the next step after college and all of that, but I don't feel a lot of stress or a lot of pressure. So as a result, like I'm not really working. What else? Oh yeah, another thing that I've been trying to figure out how to do is self-regulation. I'm a big advocate of therapy and like talking to other people and all of that when you're going through something or when you're not feeling your best, but that's not always possible. You know, therapy isn't affordable to everybody. Sometimes you just don't feel comfortable talking to other people about whatever it is. So I've been trying to figure out ways where I can like actually regulate my emotions. That was something that I really struggled with when I first came to college. Whenever something happened, I would just have a hard time soothing myself. I would need a lot of support, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm really glad that I was able to have that. But I guess for minor things, when I'm feeling funky, and I say funky because for the most part I've just been doing really good since this year began. There's nothing really there's not much to complain about, but I feel funky, especially this week and the past week. And by funky I mean like I just feel dull, like I don't feel very excited about many things. And I think that's just like reality setting in, honestly, because I don't know, when you just think about how the world is and like it's just sad. I don't know, like it's very like, oh wow, this is really how it works, and there's not much I can do or like anyone can do about the way things are. Anyways, I got off track. So in regards to managing my emotions on my own, or like regulating or like balancing myself, something that's been helping me is just talking out loud. I know I've already talked to you guys about journaling, the same thing as what I'm about to describe with talking, but I think with talking it's easier because hearing myself as I speak, I'm just able to realize what it is that's really like bothering me, because most times I would just feel funky. If you ask me like what's wrong, I can't tell you. So just drop whatever I'm doing. If I'm in the living room watching a TV, I would just stop. I actually did this today, and I would just go to my bedroom and I would just lay on my bed. I'll just say everything that's on my mind, and through that I'm able to realize just like how much of what's making me feel weird is not necessarily true. It's just all a bunch of thoughts and concerns and worries and anxiety. And when you hear yourself out loud, I think you're able to regulate yourself versus it all being in my head and me trying to push it aside and trying to go about my day. Trying to ignore those thoughts or feelings kind of continues that state of feeling funky. On a lighter note, me and my friends have been watching a lot of biopics and documentaries about musicians from like the 80s and the 90s and even early 2000s, and I've been trying to expand my music taste because if you know me, you know that I mainly listen to Ethiopian music. That hasn't always been the case, honestly. That only started when I came to college. Middle school, I only listened to reggae music and like dancehall music. So yeah, I don't know, I've just been trying to discover more music, and once I do discover something, I can't stop listening to it. With reggae music, my sister loved it growing up, and when I was in Ethiopia, like it was just kind of what a lot of young people listen to. And then with Ethiopian music, obviously my dad listens to a lot of Ethiopian music. My mom doesn't really listen to music, but when she did, it was also Ethiopian music, so I kind of like what's familiar to me. Until recently, I've been listening to Marvin Gaye, Amy Winehouse, old but not really old, chill but also upbeat. It's weird to describe people who've had such tragic lives and who do sing about very difficult things as happy, but some songs, they don't necessarily have to be happy for them to make me happy. Because I'm not even comfortable talking about music out loud because people are like sensitive about that. I don't know, they take stuff like that seriously, and I don't want people to gauge just like how not tapped in, for lack of a better word, I am. But yeah, so I've just been trying to expand my music taste, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It's gonna take me a couple more videos before I feel completely comfortable in front of the camera again. I'm really bad, well, I think all of us are bad at multitasking, but I'm really bad at multitasking. My attention right now is divided between doing my makeup, making eye contact, and saying the right things in front of the camera, and also the fact that my friends are gonna be here in less than an hour. So I don't know how well this video is gonna turn out. At least the the talking portion of it. I know this, I said that this is a full get ready with me, but the truth is I'm not going anywhere. My friends are just coming over to watch The Bachelor. I'm not really gonna wear like an outfit. By the way, if you watch The Bachelor, it's been so entertaining for us. Just been the most hilarious show. And the show is always funny. Like, it's such a goofy show. It's such an obnoxious show. But this season, bro, like, it's a whole different type of like what in the world. I ended up just putting on these jeans. They're thrifted with this t-shirt. I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just sitting in my
You're about to what?
I said I'm about to speak.
Girl, do you?
I cannot.
No, I'm not even listening.
Okay, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.